Look at the clock, it's time to rock. I think my beating's clear. Let's blow this off, head on home, and have ourselves a beer.
So see, we don't drink and drive either.
No, we do not. We never drink and drive.
Never.
We always take Arizona brewery tours when we're going from bar to bar. It's the safe alternative to, well, getting just entirely too much trouble.
What kind of trouble are you talking about?
I'm talking about drinking and driving. We don't do it. There we are.
Overnight.
My dream is being stuck here forever. As promised, we're at SanTan Brewing Company's brand new production facility. We're here with Brewmaster Gabe and their brand new beer, the Super Monk. Gabe, tell us a bit about Super Monk.
Super Monk is it's a wheat IPA that we decided to do a little Belgian style. Gives it a nice little peppery note to it, and then we dry hop it with loads of Columbus, and gives a lot of orange aroma to it as well. And felt it was a really nice beer with food and really fit well into our seasonal program.
Fantastic. And tell us, this is a seasonal beer then?
This is a seasonal beer.
And what months can we expect to see this beer rolling around?
We will get this September and October.
Okay. Now, you just recently released another Belgian style, if I'm not mistaken, called the Moon Juice.
That is not a Belgian style.
No, okay. Would you enlighten me?
That is, but that has the same malt background. It's a wheat-based IPA, but this time it's actually fermented with our house yeast, and it has loads of Galaxy hops and Nelson Sauvin hops.
Can you tell me where the name came from, Super Monk?
Super Monk came from, we had a batch of beer that was having a bit of a sluggish start, and then we decided we had some Trappist ale yeast that we ended up just deciding to go ahead and push into it, and all of a sudden it just took off and it gave these great flavors, and that's kind of where the Super Monk came from.
Yeah, the Super Monk. The superhero monk. Fantastic.
So is this the superhero behind beers?
It's the superhero behind this beer particularly, that's for sure. It came and saved the day.
What's the alcohol content?
It'll be 6.5%.
Wow, that is a superhero beer.
So, okay, one more question. Behind that mask, are you the Super Monk?
I am not, but it is certainly based on a cartoon, comic bookish superhero, and we wanted to kind of give that idea.
If you knock some back, James, you might be the Super Monk.
I'll feel like the Super Monk after knocking a few of those back.
6.5%.
Wow.
So the most exciting thing I'm up for today is seeing the brew house. Will you take us on a little tour of the brew house? Tell us about how many barrels you've got, what you're doing, how you're brewing, and how this new system is helping you just break out into Arizona?
Definitely.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's beautiful up here, isn't it?
Well, what is all
I can
this?
see for miles.
This is our new brew house. We had it fabricated new. We'll do 50 barrels of beer in one batch. What we were working on before was 15 barrels each time, and we were really maxing that out. So we needed something to take us to the next level. We can take 4 of these brews from this system and fill up one of our fermenters.
Okay.
So that's a 200 barrel tank.
200 barrel fermenter.
And it takes 4 brews of the 50 barrel brew house to fill it up. Now for the audience at home, will you tell them how many kegs 50 barrels is?
Well, of the half barrel kegs, it's 100 half barrel kegs.
So the standard keg, you're putting out 100 kegs, half barrel standard kegs, every time you brew on this system.
And we can turn this around brew after brew and average about a 4-hour difference between brews.
How hard is it to work in a brewery and not want to knock them back?
It's about, it takes some training.
Willpower.
It takes some training to be able to work around it at all times and not just constantly be drinking. But at the same time, if you're busy enough, you don't really have time to knock one back. So this vessel up top here is for our milled malt. Beer basically starts with malted barley and water. So we store our milled malt, which has been passed through a mill, and we store it up here until the next batch is ready to go. In our kettle, this is where we add hops and boil for over an hour, thus sterilizing the wort and making it completely free of any kind of microbiological influences. And then once it's done boiling, the entire batch is spun. Any solids that have precipitated during the boil come together in the center, and we could draw off clear liquid and send it through our heat exchanger and over to the fermenters.
Oh, was I thirsty. Oh, was I thirsty.
Get out of here.